All right, we got some of your dilemmas here we're going to try to solve for you. A little KVJ Court, a few emails that people have thrown in here. This one person wants to know, okay, I got a little battle here with my buddy. Do you think this is a true violation of the old bro code? It says, 2 years ago, one of my good friends went out with this girl twice. He liked her, but she didn't really like him, so it ended there. So I knew who this girl was, but we had never met. And then when we did, we recognized each other and we started talking. We really hit it off. And now we've gone on 4 dates together and everything's really clicking. Well, on our last date, we run into my friend. It was so awkward. Then after the date, I have this nasty voicemail from him telling me that I was disrespecting him and in public. He said, dude, you violated the bro code. Lose my number. Am I a bad friend for dating this girl? Did I violate the bro code, or is this all fair game? Okay, it was 2 years ago. His good friend goes out with this girl twice. He's so into her, she's not into him. It ends. So does that mean that because he couldn't land it, she is off limits?
I am not a fan. If someone's not into me and they don't want to be with me, and then I'm still getting mad at other people trying to get with a person that doesn't want me. If no one wants me, I gotta let that go. And then
he can't, though.
Be free, birdie.
That guy is not letting it go, and so he's giving his friend a hard time about it.
I don't think it's a violation of the bro code. To me,
it's not.
Yeah, I mean, if you go in and your friend has a shot with a girl and you slide in and then you take her, yeah, that's not cool. But this guy, he shot a shot. He missed. You can't all of a sudden tag all these babes that don't like you.
And it was 2 years ago that he shot his shot and she didn't like him back. So that's a long time to pass.
He's being very dramatic, in my opinion.
He is. And he's just, salty because he didn't make it happen because maybe, he didn't have what she was looking for.
That sounds like a late high school, early college kind of a dilemma where I liked her.
Yeah.
You're my friend.
And the fact that he would call and leave you a nasty voicemail, this ain't your friend. This guy is drama. This guy is just being a whiner.
Well, we knew this one girl, if she would go to a party and she liked the guy, if she had a crush on a guy, wouldn't even know the guy. If she liked him, and that was what she set the sights on, nobody was allowed to...
Hands off.
Hands off, and most of the time, the guy would not be receptive and like her, so that still meant nobody was allowed to go after him. That's an insane personality.
You can't do that. No.
You can't be friends with that person.
No.
I believe in respecting your friend's chance to shoot their shot. But that's the way it goes. Be like, okay, all right, you claim you get the first shot, but if you miss, it doesn't mean that you can be like, all right, she's off the table for all of us. No, just because you can't ever land a girl. Or a guy.
Now, if my buddy had a relationship with somebody, like a real relationship, and they broke up, and then you meet somebody at a bar, I think you got to talk to your buddy about that. Relationships are different.
Mm-hmm. Now, this is a KVJ Court issue with some friends of yours, Jay Bird. Your friend's wife, she had a video go viral, and now she's thinking that she's some kind of social media influencer. And so now she's done this egg prank that we saw where you come up, smash an egg on somebody's head. She did it 3 times. I guess didn't get what she wanted. So she finally got what she wanted. Now she finally posted that. And she's been doing these rant videos that I guess are kind of cringy.
Well,
and he's like, look, you're kind of making us look bad. Would you stop? And she's like, you can't dictate my social influencing.
So she went viral on TikTok, but she did some duck video, had nothing to do with what she's doing now. So it was this cute little animal video that went viral that blew up her channel, and she now thinks she's this big social media influencer, and she's doing all of this content like the egg prank, and she's done it 3 different times, and I guess she keeps uploading it, and he doesn't know it, and one of the egg pranks, he got legit mad at it, and he doesn't look very good, and she uploaded it anyway. So A, it didn't get good numbers, and then B, he's being publicly shamed.
They're married?
They're married, and she does the thing when she goes in her car, and we'll pick a topic, and all right, so here's why I'm ranting, and it's just kind of...
Look, if you want to be married, you can't post things that make your husband look bad.
And she
You
wasn't.
can't do that.
She wasn't a social media person before. She got bit by that duck video.
She doesn't know what she's doing.
No.
She has no idea the power, and she's going to blow up her marriage. If her man is sad and she's posting humiliating videos of him, he is going to not love you anymore.
Well, you ever have someone do something where, like they'll do a little prank and it hits your head and you get kind of snappy? That's what happened. So what are you doing? What? He kind of got mad, so she uploaded.
Should you have to have the blessing of your partner before you post something on social media?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you're married, absolutely. It's about respect.
Okay.
I've deleted many a video that I shot. I like to make fun videos of Panda, Rocco.
Yeah.
I show it to him or I ask him first, and if he says no, I delete it.
Are you talking about any post or just one that involves your mate?
No, I'm talking about, one that, could, because now listen to this, and it could be different. Now, it could be one that involves your mate, like an eggplant, prank. But, sorry.
Eggplant?
Eggplant,
What's
yeah.
on your mind?
I really
The
want to say
eggplant
eggplant.
emoji?
Hello, Peach.
You're looking right at Jaybird. Keep it sexy.
What's it saying?
The egg prank.
The egg prank. Yeah, is it the egg prank with your partner or just any kind of post?
Well, the other variety might be this. Let's say that, for instance, somebody goes off on a rant, or you have a partner that is always railing about politics, and now it's causing you grief. Imagine if you're in Publix and somebody stops you and says, "Did you see what your husband posted about a certain candidate or something
COVID.
like that?" Yes, or COVID. And now you're out in public and you are getting grief because of these constant rants. So should you be able to go to your husband and say, "Hey, would you kill it on the political posts? Like, I'm catching grief because of what you're putting up on social media."
I often see married people, on Facebook, and one of the partners will just go on a rant. And I always wonder, is their mate cringed out that they're doing that? Or they go
Yes.
home going, "Yeah, you tell them, that's great. I love when you get on social media and get into fights."
They're probably cringed.
Cringed?
Yeah.
So you got a couple different things. Yeah, clearly if it does involve you and it paints you in a humiliating light, yeah, you should be able to say, "Don't post that." But what if they are just posting things like rants that are giving you grief? I'll have Suits put up a KVJ TV poll. Should you be able to dictate your partner's social media content? Yes or no?
You shouldn't get to dictate it, but you should be able to. If you went on a rant on social media, the queen should be able to say, "What are you thinking?" She should be able to respond to that and go, "Dude, you're making us look bad."
What if she says, "Take it down"? Should I take it down?
Yeah. If your wife says take it down, you should take it down.
That's the question.
We all
Yeah.
know if the queen says take it down, you're taking it down.
Oh, I would. But I believe in that. I'm a yes on this. I think that your partner should, within reason, and I think it'd be reasonable. I would make my case. Now, if it's ridiculous and I just post a photo of me up and they're like, "Take that down, you look silly," I'd be like, "I don't know about that."
I've seen some pretty intense political rants where it gets nasty and it goes
Right.
into many different nasty avenues. Yeah, is your husband or wife pumped that's going on?
Yeah, exactly. And should they be able to say, "No"? Because, look, what you do is a reflection on me, and I don't like that energy.
What about
Take it down.
What about cringy selfies? No one's getting hurt, but it's just your wife or your husband's constantly putting up.
That's where it's more of a gray area to me, and I don't know if you can, but
You can't. If it's them doing their
Yeah,
own social
right.
media and they are in the picture, you let them look as cringy as they want. As soon as they cross the line and put you in their videos and you don't like the way you're portrayed,
Right.
that's when you can speak up.
Okay, because this might be an example. This, tell me if you find this surprising. They had done a study, 4 different experiments with 1,300 people. And when they asked those 1,300 people in this experiment, they say that they found men who post often on social media to be more effeminate. Apparently, if they were out there and frequently posting, regardless of their gender, they say anyone who's really kind of seeking attention and validation to that level, they see as being more feminine. Now, what if you're like going, oh my gosh, I don't like you post too much. You're a thirst trap.
You can post too much. That was that one murder case, the Watts, the one that it was a terrible story. The wife would always post on social media. In fact, if you watch the Netflix documentary, they used pretty much all of her social media posts to kind of chronologically tell you the story, and you could tell the husband,
he wasn't liking
no,
it.
but he's the one that ended up getting with another woman, and he killed his wife and the 2 kids. That's that story.
Dang.
But she was all about social media. You could tell he was so not about social media, and you could see the disconnect starting to happen.
Do you think the social media she posted got her killed?
I think he's a dirtbag no matter what. I think he's just a selfish coward, and you can't blame...
He's an animal.
You can't blame social media
But
on
did
that.
she push him to the edge with what she was posting about him?
It is crazy. If you watch the documentary, you can see in some videos where he's just kind of going through the motions, and she was all about social media.
And he had checked out.
I could just see that being a problem in a relationship.
Okay, so the numbers on this, should you be able to dictate your partner's social media content? 51% say no, 49% say yes. That's right down the middle.
If it's benign, but I see what you're saying, Kev. If you got a husband or a wife that's just getting everyone riled up, and you're not
Yes.
that kind of person,
Right.
and you're not comfortable with that,
And you're catching flack at Publix. You can't shop without somebody bringing up your husband or your wife's posts.
man,
That'd be tough.
I have caught flack at Publix many different times. It's not fun. It ain't fun.
Yeah.
Everybody comes up to you in Publix with something to say.
I'm there
I
a
know.
lot.
Oh, I would hate to be you in Publix.